Yeah, I was like, games, because I can't have the fan on when I record with this new microphone because it blows directly into it. But I was like, there's a new game on Congregate. And it's a Relive Your Life narrative by Egoraptor. I was like, say what? So I just played through it and I was like, what the fuck? So it's pretty funny. I kind of failed at my life and I became, you can see that. I became this horrible, terrible person and it was quite funny. But we're gonna play this game. Sup, bro? Alright. So my keyboard actually does work for this game. Like some games it doesn't refuses to work for whatever reason, but
We begin your journey from when you're conceived. Where your life goes from there, you will never believe. You won the world's most important race, but now there's a challenge that you have to face. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague.
I don't. Hopefully, no, it does not work on this.
You didn't resist, not much of a fight.
No, it doesn't.
The new sperm came in and the old left outright. You were born a little girl, cute as can be. You learned all the basics by the time that you're 3. You play in a daycare where you spot some cool toys. There were only 2 free, the rest hogged by the boys. You grab up the toy and flaunt it around. All the girls grow envious, even the boys turn around. You grow up so popular, surrounded by peers, you don't have time for modesty or fears. You drive an entourage around the big city in a bedazzled convertible that you find so pretty. You spot a lost dog on the side of the road. Of course you want it. That's part of girl code. He's tiny enough to fit in your purse. He needs to love you, so gently pet to coerce.
What?
It seems not everything loves you on sight. Your sight specifically was lost with a bite. The dog attacked you, and now you are blind. It might be because you touched his behind. Without any vision, your hearing is keen. You can see with your ears, and you're no longer a teen. In fact, you're a mole for U.S. intelligence. You're preventing a lot of potential malevolence. On a mission in Cuba, you hear dangerous talk. A secret alliance led by a rock. Your cover is blown when an assassin gives chase. You're running while blind, so your ears are your grace.
What?
Your ears couldn't save you. As you slip, trip, and fall, the man catches up as you're stopped by a wall. The info you heard was too important to leak. They sealed your mouth shut, so you can no longer speak. What followed was horrible, mutually assured destruction. The world was a wasteland of broken construction. You witnessed in horror the results of insanity. Your actions have led to the end of humanity.
Woo!
Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now, relive your life from sperm to adult.
So, yeah, this game. This game is kind of weird. I'll be back. Oh, okay. Since it actually didn't work. That is kind of loud, actually. Hold on. Now the X button is actually going to work.
We begin your journey from when you're conceived. Where your life goes from there, you will
I'm gonna
never
get this
believe.
This time.
You won the world's most important race, but now there's a challenge that you have to face. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague.
Alright, I got this. I got this time. My mouse is on the way. Oh yeah.
Born from the womb, a typical boy, an average life filled with love and joy. One day at age 10, while preparing for school, the bus skips your stop and you look like a fool. Catch up to the bus, you can't let it go. You've got to start running, just don't be too slow.
What button am I? Okay. Yeah. Yes, because I'm running as fast as the bus.
Gasping for breath, you both came to a stop. The bus door squeaked shut and locked with a pop. The characters on board are much older than before. Gross, wrinkly skin and denture cream on the floor. The elders inform you of the bus destination. Florida, my boy, a quaint part of the nation. You instantly panic and start flipping the cup. You stand up to speak. Try not to screw up.
What?
Your mouth becomes dry. Your pit's getting wet. You can't muster words. You just tremble and sweat. None of these old folks will pay any attention. Just sit down, relax, and help ease the tension. Arriving in Florida, you start a new life. It's 10 years later, and you wish for a wife. You work at SeaWorld with a beautiful dame. She's got a perfect smile and an amazing mane. You try to get close, but your work is intrusive. You'll be a great couple.
What?
Definitely exclusive. In a desperate effort to ease your loin, you try to trade shifts with the flip of a coin. Heads or tails, dude? You call it, brah, said the eloquent surfer dude who's studying law.
What, heads.
Calling for heads? You must be kidding. Tails never fails. A classic for bidding. Say goodbye to love and hello to the fishes.
Damn
While
it.
surfer dude goes on, doing whatever he wishes. Well, joining the dolphins is not really all bad. Unless their teeth are real sharp, then you have a right to be sad. The lack of sunlight makes the water so dark that you mistakenly took a swim with a shark. It was fun at first, playing hide-and-go-seek, but then you're found, which calls for a shriek. Inhaling some water, you choke for your breath. You struggle and paddle to your inevitable death. The shark was upset. He hid for 2 hours. It was your turn to seek, but instead you push flowers. An unfortunate turn your life seemed to take. You can't always predict when you'll make a mistake. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay then, this game is quite interesting. Three endings, okay.
We begin your journey from when a competitive sperm is invading your egg.
Yeah.
Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague.
Ooh. Okay. Ugh. Get out of here.
Born from the womb, a typical boy, an average life filled with love and joy. One day at age 10, while preparing for school, the bus skips your stop and you look like a fool. Catch up to the bus, you can't let it go. You've got to start running, just don't be too slow.
I'm not gonna press it. Nope. Nope.
You decide to skip school. You're right, who needs education? Instead, you head off toward a train station. You cross over the tracks and find a cool coin. You pick up the sucker and it begins to conjoin. The coin with your skin, an intense adhesive. Poof! Now a desert? Nothing's cohesive. What's going on, you say to your mind. How did I get here? I'm so misaligned. You hear a small grunt and quickly turn around. There's a man in trouble, lying quietly on the ground. A scorpion is attacking his rough, blistered face. Give him a hand and find a safe place.
What do I do? Copy the sequence to save the man. Up, left, down, left, up, dip.
You could not get it off. Instead, you said, screw it. The guy looks so tough, I'm sure he'll get through it. You get to a city and notice the year. 2030? Isn't that rather queer? How did this happen? You traveled through time. That coin in your skin? Its power's sublime. You master the art of jumping dimensions. You honor the time flow with good intentions. The man who owns time becomes quite the star. Doctor Who, they name you. His life so bizarre.
Oh yeah.
You live on forever, saving the world from itself. Your actions have led to your preposterous health. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Doctor Who ending. Fuck yeah. Ding.
We begin. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague. Born from the womb, a typical boy, an average life filled with love and joy. One day at age 10.
So what direction was I supposed to go from right to left on the scorpion?
Catch up to the bus. You can't let it go. You've got to start running. Just don't be too slow.
Left to right? What? Go. X. 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 X.
You decide to skip school. You're right. Who needs education? Instead, you head off toward a train station. You cross over the tracks and find a cool coin. You pick up the sucker.
It doesn't even seem like there'll be a lot of endings.
The coin with your skin.
There's like the two main paths.
Poof! Now a desert?
Then...
Nothing's cohesive.
Oh,
What's
I could have just gone backwards.
You say in your mind. How did I get here? I'm so misaligned. You hear a small grunt and quickly turn around. There's a man in trouble, lying quietly on the ground. A scorpion is attacking his rough, blistered face. Give him a hand and find a safe place.
Okay, I got it. Up, left, down, left, do. Oh, yeah.
You aim your foot nicely and punt the little critter. You help the man up, but he seems really bitter. Am I dead? What's going on? The man asked with a panic. He gazed and threw fits, uncontrollably manic. I know who you are. You're me from the past. However you got here, you're not gonna last. You're abducted by yourself. An improbable truth. Blood tests confirmed. You are him, but with youth. Betrayed by yourself. You're sold into science. You're wired and plugged in like a human appliance. You traveled time once, an impossible feat, but your future looks dull and quite incomplete. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
What? Alright.
We begin. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague.
One more. We'll go to the next. To a different route.
You didn't resist. Not much of a fight. The new sperm came in, and the old left outright. You were born a little girl, cute as can be. You learned all the basics by the time that you're 3. You play in a daycare where you spot some cool toys. There were only 2 free, the rest hogged by the boys. The toy that you chose, you should have picked quicker.
I picked it
Another
quickly.
girl grabbed it, which inspired a bicker. Words turned to punches, and punches to bites. You grew up quite different thanks to all of these fights. You find strong enjoyment in the pain felt by others. Your gothic appearance is worrying your mother. You live on your own where you practice dark arts, voodoo and witchcraft, pictures and darts. You target a man with a wealthy estate. You craft up a doll that will control his fate.
See, that is time punch with the X key.
You enjoy a good laugh, so you decided it'd be funny if you gave the rich man a run for his money. You disrobe the doll, and the man follows suit. He runs around naked. You thought it was cute. But the man is so powerful, his fat... The toy that you chose, you should... You craft up a doll that will control his fate. You enjoy a good laugh, so you decided it'd be funny if you gave the rich man a run for his money. You disrobe the doll. The toy.
No,
craft up a doll.
I'm trying.
Control his
what?
fate.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing.
You enjoy a good.
No, stop.
That will control his fate. You strike a small pin right through the doll's heart. The accidental jab was a mistake on your part. There's a knock at the door, but you're afraid to open. It's the man you just cursed. The doll must be broken. He expresses his love with chocolates and flowers. He was quite the romantic with influential powers. You take up the chance to wed such a catch. An extremely wealthy man must be your match. You live your whole life wealthy and pampered.
What?
The result's all because of that life that you've tampered. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Right then. So, yeah. This game is called, what is this game called? Relive Your Life. It's the voice narrative by Egoraptor. It's funny shit. You should play it. This is me, myself at home, signing out. Peace out, guys.